Well, let's go ahead and take a look at my collection of plastic. So, how we will be taking a look at my collection of plastic is we will start with what I had before 2021 because it's what I want to do. And then we will do the total count, which I'll put on screen. And then we'll go back through what I got 2021 and 2022 and add that to the total count and see what it comes out to be. And first game we will start with is good old SSA, which, yeah, no jump button. You can see the lights in the case. Well, okay, starting off with the figures from SSA, we have Series 1 Igniter, Dark Spyro, Series 1 Terrafin, and Series 1 Whirlwind. It has Sharpie on it for some reason. It landed. The next game is Giants. And more Giants. Yay. We'll start off with the cores for Giants because cores. The first one is Hot Dog with the broken tail. It's been glued multiple times, but now the tail's gone. Forever. I don't know where it went. Next character, Series 2 Drobot. I don't remember how I found it, but I did. Next character is Metallic Series 2 Gilgrunt, because these were very common. Crap. The next character for the cores is Metallic Shroom Boom. Now we get rid of the cores because we're done with the cores. Next is the minis, because I got 2 of the minis from the Frito-Lay back in the day. Thumpling. What I was trying to say is Thumpling, but he wouldn't stay in my hand. And Ice Mall, who's took quite a beating somehow. I'm not too sure. Now, done with the minis, because that's all I have. Next we have the Giants. So, we have Eyebrow, because he was my favorite Giant. Nice. We have Hothead. And I won't stand. And we have Legendary Bouncer, because Legendary Bouncer. Yeah. Now they stand. But the next game in the series is the game I started collecting. Swap Force on PS3 was the game I started with, and now I have an Xbox One copy. Nice. Starting off with the cores once again, we have Wind Up. You're kidding me. We have the funny man that shoots the plungers, Wind Up. Now we have Twin Blade Chop Chop. Jolly Bumble Blast, who is one of my favorites. We have Riptide, who is one of my least favorites. Then we have Kickoff Countdown. Very cool. We have Legendary Zulu. And Knockout Terrafin. Light Core Flashwing. Big Gulp Pop Fizz. I don't remember which one that is. Then we have Normal Bumble Blast. We have one of my all-time least favorite characters, Heavy Duty Sprocket. We have Ninja Stealth Elf sitting on top of Sprocket. We have Thornhorn Camo, who I need to use more. We have Slobbertooth, and my favorite core out of any of the games, Grim Creeper. If you look at my channel banner, you will see. I had to move SSA and Giants out of the way because, like I said earlier, this is the game I started with, so it's the most I have. So I have a ton of those. Okay, up first we have Gorilla Drilla. We have next Free Ranger, Spire Eyes. He's broken. We have Rattle Shake and his partner Night Shift. Then we have normal Magna Charge, Boom Jet, Rubble Rouser. We have Enchanted Hoot Loop. We have Stink Bomb. We have Freeze Blade. We have the starters, Washbuckler and Blast Zone. Washbuckler Pro Project Dragon. And we have Legendary Night Shift. And my favorite, because of how he looks, Nitro Magna Charge. Very nice. Only missing 3 at the time. Now we're going to do the next game in the series. Is my favorite game in the series, Trap Team. And just recently, literally just last week, I got it on the Xbox One, so I can actually record it now. I'm very happy about that. Let's go ahead and get into the figures I have for this game. Once again, starting with the cores, we have Sure Shot Shroom Boom. We have Chopper. We have Deja Vu. We have Dark Food Fight. We have Hog Wild Frino. He killed Food Fight. We have Full Blast Jetpack. Looks better, right? We have Blades. And finally, we have Funny Bone for the cores. Now, move the cores out of the way. We're done with them once again. Move on to the minis, which we have Drobit and we have Trigger Snappy. Drobit better. And for the Trap Masters, we have Legendary Jawbreaker. We have Nightmare. Nightmare almost took out my light. We have Night Light. We have Dark Wildfire. And finally, we have my favorite character, Dark Snapshot. Specifically, Dark Snapshot. Now, we'll move on to the next game, which is my second favorite because it has vehicles. We will move on to Superchargers. Not only do I have one copy of Superchargers, I also have it on the Xbox One, I have it on the Wii U, and I have it on the Wii. I don't even own a Wii U. Alright, time to go through the Superchargers. First, we'll start with the vehicles. I have the Burn Cycle. I have the Dive Bomber. I have the Jetstream. I have Shark Tank and Thump Truck. Also, the Crypt Crusher. I have a Dark Sea Shadow. And finally, for vehicles, I have Dark Hot Streak. Now that we're done with vehicles, we're gonna get them all out of the way. Hopefully, well, Burn Cycle took a fall. Now we're gonna do characters and trophies because I only have one trophy at that time. The Kaos trophy. I didn't realize how overpowered he was in racing at the time. Now, starting with the characters we have. Smash It, which He's not one of my favorites because he likes to fall down, and I just don't like him very much. We have Fiesta. We have Diveclops, who's heavy for a supercharger. We have Hurricane Jetvac. We have Dark Super Shot Stealth Elf. And finally, we have the best supercharger, Dark Spitfire. Specifically Dark, once again, because the Dark variants look cooler. I don't think y'all are ready for this. Let's get ready for the Imaginators. So let's get all the superchargers out of the way and get on to Imaginators. Running out of room for the games. Looks good to me. Now time for the Imaginators I had before the start of 2021. Absolutely none. Here is my entire collection before 2021 and 2022 set out. I will do the magic items and traps at the end of the video because I don't think they are nearly as interesting as the actual characters. But time to move on to 2021, 2022, and I'll put a total count before 2021 in the left-hand corner of the screen. And look at that, now we're into the 2021 and 2022 part of the collection. So, once again, let's start with good old SSA. Up first, we have Sunburn. We have a super rare SSA figure. A Hex with both arms and a head. I don't know how I got my hands on it, but I did. Next, we have the Funny Troll Man, Boomer. Almost just killed that Hex. And finally, we have Gummy Drill Sergeant. Yes, Gummy Drill Sergeant. He blends in with the blanket. Now, moving on to Giants, we have a couple more, not much more. We have Molten Hot Dog with tail. Don't know how that happened again. We have Light Core Prism Break. Got lucky with that one. We have Legendary Series 2 Igniter, which looks much cooler than normal Igniter. We have Punch Pop Fizz. Once again, looks cooler than Pop Fizz because he's red. We have Thump Back, who got very beat up. I don't know how. Didn't have him for that long. And the last Giants character is Pumpkin Eyebrow, which I hate that he doesn't look like this in game. Now moving all of them to the side, get out of the Boomer and sake. We have the Swap Force characters, and we'll start with the cores. Once again, we got Pop Thorn, and we got Light Core Bumbleblast. Almost forgot his name. I'm very good at this. Now getting those two out of the way, we have swappers that I got. We have Quick Draw Rattleshake, who I like more than normal Rattleshake. We have Trap Shadow. We have the one and only Doomstone. And the last swapper I needed for all 256 swap abilities, none other than Firecracker. Don't know why it was him, but it was. This is Nightmare Fuel. Now that's out of the way, let's move them to the side. Let's move on to Trap Team, and we'll start with the Eons Elite from Trap Team because it's shiny. We have Eons Elite Eruptor, and that's it for the Eons Elite. So now we're moving to the cores. We have Flipwreck. We have Fling Kong, and we have High Five. 3 of the expensive ones. Well, close to expensive. We have Series 3 Frenzy Pop Fizz. It's a Pop Fizz. That's all I know. And finally, for the cores, we have 2 left. Let's move these out of the way, because these 2 deserve their own spot. Boomer can stay. We have Spotlight, and we have Blackout. I don't know how I was able to get my hands on them since they were birthday presents, but I am very thankful for them. And Maurice is very cool. Maurice and Spotlight. Now that the Trap Team cores are out of the way, let's move on to the minis. Small. Again, we have Hijinks, and we have Petback. That's it for the minis. Now let's move on to the Trap Masters. We'll start with the broken ones because they're broken. Normal Jawbreaker and normal Snapshot. Both broken. And it sucks that they are broken. Moving on to the rest of the Trap Masters, we have Bushwhack, who is a little scary. We have one of my favorite Trap Masters, Crypt King. We have heaviest Trap Master in my opinion, Wallop, who is not nearly as scary as Bushwhack. And finally, we have Gusto. It's Gusto. Moving on to Superchargers now. So let's get rid of the Trap Masters. They can go over here for now. Moving on to Superchargers, probably the biggest increase in the collection besides Imaginators. We will go ahead and start with the vehicles, the land vehicles. We have Toon Buggy. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. But for the rest of the land vehicles, I got Shield Striker. I got Donkey Kong's Barrel Blaster because it's Donkey Kong, but I can't use it because I don't have a Wii U and I don't want to play the Wii version. Moving on, we have Gold Rusher with missing tailpipes, which Boomer here kind of made fun of in the server, but besides that, we have Power Blue Gold Rusher. We have E3 Hot Streak, and inbox this was inbox, but the backing fell off, so I went ahead and put normal in inbox just because I don't ever use it. And then the final inbox one we have is the Crypt Crusher because inbox Crypt Crusher is cool to me. Now, time to do the characters. No, wait. Time to do the sea and sky vehicles. That's what I meant to say. Yes, I'm professional. Time to do the sea and sky vehicles. Up first, Soda Skimmer. It's cool. We have Reef Ripper. Also, there. We have Spider Splasher. We have Easter Dive Bomber. I forgot the name. I knew the name, now I forgot it. Moving on, we have normal Sea Shadow, which it does look a lot cooler than Dark Sea Shadow. I used to think this one looked worse, but having it now, it looks cooler. But time for Sky. We have normal Sunrunner. We have normal Stealth Shooter. Stealth Copter. Stealth Shooter. We have Nitro Stealth Shooter. Stinger? Stealth Stinger. Stealth Shooter, Stealth Stinger. I'll put it into... I'll throw up the text if I'm right or wrong. We have Sky Slicer. And we also have Bowser's Clown Cruiser. Now we can move on to the actual characters for the game. Alright, moving on to the characters. And first we're starting with Eon's Elites again because they're shiny. Up first, Eon's Elite Slam Bam, who cannot stand. And we have Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster, which is the only Eon's Elite I have in its actual box. So, it's very cool. have the Absolute Ghost Roaster in box since he's my favorite looking. Can you tell I like the undead element? Now, moving on to the actual superchargers themselves, we'll start with Astro Blast. Astro Blast. He's cool looking. Not one of the best, but definitely not in gameplay. We have Stormblade and Excited Thrillipede. And up next we have Deep Dive Gilgrunt. We have Splat. And we have Birthday Bash Big Bubble Pop Fizz. And normal Big Bubble Pop Fizz. Then we have Sharpshooter Terrafin and Lava Lanceruptor. Lava Lanceruptor is really cool. We have Frightful Fiesta, who looks cooler than normal Fiesta. And we also have Mistletoe Diveclops. He's cool. He fell. We also have Highvolt, who I've not had much experience with. We also have Nightfall, who's cool to me. And we have Bone Bash Roller Brawl. And the final one, besides the Nintendo exclusives, normal Spitfire. Now, I only have 2 Nintendo exclusives. I have Hammer Slam Bowser, and I have Dark Turbocharged Donkey Kong. Not normal, but dark. Look at him. Look at his face. It's scary. I actually forgot the supercharger, and the box, he wasn't next to me. It's actually Power Blue Double Dare Trigger Happy. I hate that I forgot him, but yeah, I have Power Blue Double Dare Trigger Happy. Now time for the trophies. I have 2 sea trophies for some reason. I have the Sky Trophy, and I have the Land Trophy that I got in a $9 lot with 9 characters. So I got this Land Trophy for $1, which is pretty cool when you think about it, because that thing's not cheap. Now time for the biggest increase in the collection. Probably. Time for the Imaginators. And sadly, just like Trap Team, we're gonna have to start off with the broken ones, and it hurts. It really hurts because they're 2 of my favorites. Wolfgang is broken, and the Sickle is broken. I ordered them broken because they were cheap and I wanted them, but yeah, it still sucks that they are broken because they are 2 of my favorite all-time characters from Trap Team and as Senseis. Now moving on to the rest of the characters, we'll start with the Senseis first, that are not villains. We have Ambush, Flare Wolf, Mysticat, who I do not like at all. We have Legendary Pit Boss, which looks hideous compared to the rest of the legendaries. We have, of course, the iconic Master Kingpin, because he's in the starter pack. We have Candy Coated Jopscotch. We have Master Ember with a burnt sword? No, crooked sword. Bent sword. Whatever I was trying to say, and I'm almost knocked the camera out. And the final 2 that are not villains is Solar Flare Aurora and an Inbox Master Arbella. So I have all the Sentinel characters. Time for villains or non-Skylanders characters. We have Dr. Crankcase. We have Tyquad Crow. Golden Queen, of course. And the final 2 are Dr. Neocortex, Crash Bandicoot. And that is it for all the Sensei characters and villains. And all that I have left to do now is go through... Oh wait, no, I forgot one. trap. I don't know how I did, but I managed to forget about Kaos. I don't know how I did it, but I forgot about Kaos. I'm good at this YouTube thing. And moving on to the creation crystals, I have 4. I have the starter pack fire. I have a tech. I have an undead. You can't see it. And I have legendary light creation crystal. And now I will move on to my traps and accessories. Here's a look at all the characters I got in 2021 and 2022. I didn't put the vehicles because they would not fit, so all the characters that I have gotten 2021 and 2022. Now it is time to move on to the accessories and traps. Yes. Time to go over the adventure packs and battle wheels I have. So starting off with SSA, Pirate Seas, Ghost Swords, and Hidden Treasure. Giants, there's nothing. Swap Force is Fiery Forge and Arcane Crossbow. And for Trap Team, we have the Rocket Ram, the Piggy Bank, Focus. We have the Tiki Speaky, and we have and Fate. Adventure Pack Team. We have the Nightmare Express. We have the Mirror of Mystery. We have Sunscraper Spire and Midnight Museum. I said it backwards. Oh well. Swap Force. Let's skip the rest of Swap Force. We have the Groove Machine. I don't know if that's its actual name or not. We have Shipwreck Island, and we have Tower of Time. Superchargers, I showed off the trophies already, and Imaginators, we have Griffin Park Observatory, and Enchanted Elven Forest. But time to do the last thing. The last thing I have are the traps. I don't know the names to them, but I have the Ultimate Chaos Trap, Magic Axe, Air Toucan, Earth Hourglass, Undead Hand, Life Hammer, Water Tiki, it's a Brawl and Chain exclusive trap, the variant Brawl and Chain, Arc, Angel, Tech, I don't know, I'm not good with trap names. The Fire Trap, I'm not sure. White Owl, and the Dark Spider. And that is it for my accessories. And that is it for my collection. So, thanks for watching, thanks for checking it out. I will put the total before 2021 and left the total for 2021 and 2022 in the right, and then I'll put a big number of how many I have combined in the center of the screen somewhere. I'll put it on screen somewhere. But thanks for watching. I will try to upload more. I just never know what to upload. But hopefully when I finish Trap Team, since I just got it, when I finish it on hard mode, I will do a Nightmare Lock, and we'll see. I need to first be able to record my audio for the game. Again, thanks for watching, and I will upload soon. Goodbye.